So now engineering the adapter base. A lot of what we're talking about, some of it was being done concurrently, but to put it in a presentation, I can't talk about everything at the same time, but a lot of the stuff was happening together. The adapter base required its own engineering. So we remember had that limitation of 16 inches, and we had to work with materials that would fit in that space and be strong enough to hold this weight and handle the magnetic forces and things that go on. So the adapter base was designed to do that. Design was limited to the space that we just talked about, and then a detailed CAD drawing was made. So remember the 16 inches. We did the same thing. We had the CAD drawing of the pit, top view. We were able to put the stator and then the new adapter base design within those parameters. So we built this adapter base for this motor to be cradled and sat into, and be offset the proper D dimension that I talked about. So this was a concept drawing of the original adapter before it was built. Then we took it to a fabricator, and we said, okay, from these I-beam sizes and these details, we need you to fabricate it. We actually considered doing it ourselves, but we were too busy, and we took it to a fabricator, and they did a really good job. They welded the I-beams together in the design that we gave them. They boxed them in. We even added additional gusset supports to keep it from twisting. And the adapter base was completed. When that was done, because of all the welding, we had to have that go to an oven to be stress relieved because of all the welding and heat that's induced in the metal, or it would do the same thing. You could take that to a boring mill and machine it, and then that base would move in a matter of months. It would twist and move, and the motor would lose its air gap and everything. So it had to be stress relieved. And then that large adapter assembly went to a boring mill. We couldn't handle it in our shop. It went to another company that we work with. And then they were going to machine the surfaces. This is where the motor sets. This is the other side where it sets on the base. So they were machining those surfaces to the tolerances that we gave them and to the dimensions that we needed to still allow it to shim, because we had to still be able to shim it. So the final adapter base, I couldn't find a picture of it before we painted it, but the final adapter base, fabricated and made per our manufacturing details or design details. These surfaces were running flat and parallel.